Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the Apostle, Elder Great Milso, rule well and teach well. Shalom to 144,000 men that's pushing, get believing that's right in all true sincerity, and sacrificing their lives and wills to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father, their name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son, name is Yahweh Shai. And Lord, when this video is edifying, quick and straight to the point. This video right here won't be a long video. This video just to show that being in this truth, you're gonna have those that are attracted to the truth by attention, entertainment, and attention. Recently, and not in always, but really recently, within the last month, there has been a lot of women making fun of the ministry, making fun of being an Israelite, and so on and so forth. And women showing off their clothes and showing off their bodies and whatever, making jokes and making everything, trying to make everything funny. And we're coming into times where shit ain't gonna be funny no more. You really gonna be an Israelite or you're not. And ultimately, when when all hell breaks loose, it ain't gonna be no separations with Esau Edom. You're a different skin color, or even if you are of the same skin color, Esau Edom, when he rolls out, he's gonna show them horns. And I'm gonna grab that too real quick. I'm going to go ahead and jump to Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. Because it's not going to matter. Esau Edom and the Esau Edom, the elites of Esau Edom are rolling out this NWO. You know? But this is Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So that's going to show that Esau Edom, these are the beast system, the beast, the NWO, is going to be not just initiated, but is going to be pushed heavily. And if you're not of it, you're going to be an outcast of society, or you're going to be put to death. Then there's some cases where you're going to have a gun pointed to your head, either take this chip or I'm going to blow your noggin off. It's going to be like that. And these women are playing games out here. If men going to be scared, how much more so you women? But though the elect women, y'all doing y'all thing, y'all, but that's not here nor there. I'm talking about the women that's thinking this shit a game and just all about looks and attention. So, a woman, how a woman's supposed to act in this ministry, how a woman's supposed to act when they have a man of the Lord around them and supposed to be pleasing unto your husband. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, and the Apostle Paul goes into this as well, So this is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, and not trying to show off your body to the whole world or to some other man and be an adulteress. Women that are adulteress get put to death, and we have so many examples of that and it's in the law. With shaved faces and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. And yeah, a lot of women have all these costly arrays, some that sparkles and shines and glimmers. Women like to show off their bodies, thinking that's body positivity, but all you're doing is making yourself have eyes on you and having other men lurk at you. And women know this too. Women know what they be doing. They put on those outfits with them dresses, them tight dresses, them sundresses. Now granted, as men, we like to look at women. A real man would like to look at a woman. But a woman don't supposed to be showing herself. Verse 10, but which becometh woman professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. And yeah, you have to obey and be listening, not running your mouth, not going out here trying to seek the attention of other men and trying to make yourself, known. That is not how a woman's supposed to be acting. Even a man doesn't supposed to be out here seeking attention like that. We're supposed to do the work, study, show thyself approval, and go home. But verse 12, I suffer not a woman to teach. And yeah, a lot of these women thinking they know the scriptures and they don't. Just like I think it was a few months ago when there was a woman that said King Solomon was a magi. You don't know what you're talking about. That's two completely different time periods and things. Saul dealt with sorcerers and witches. But also, King Solomon, actually, no. Let me re-say this. Let me take that back. King Solomon consented with the witch of Endor, obviously. That's some history you could go read in First Samuel's, but, things like that. That's just an example. Nor to assert authority over the man, but be in silence. And yeah, women want to have authority and power over the men, thinking they know what they're... women get a joy out of... It's kind of weird because a lot of women like to be dominated, but they want to be dominant. It's weird. And the Lord's going to restore all this. He's going to restore the true nature of a woman. And women already have that true nature in them. They just they just care not to show it. But the Lord's going to make fear, and that's another thing. Fear is universal. Fear is either going to make you step up to the plate or back down and be, not just step up to the plate, but be wise. Learn your place. That's what the Lord is going to establish here real soon. Learn your motherfucking place. Those that are the true men, the men and women of the Lord, well, beginning with the men, we're going to have to step up to the plate and deal with our persecution and afflictions. Our grand test is coming. With each and every passing minute, or second, minute, hour, few hours, days, months, years, however, it's going to come, and we got to be ready. So, let me see. Oh, yeah. First Adam, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. And yeah, this book, this word, it humbles you. It humbles men, women, and children. So ultimately, you have to be humble. A lot of women aren't humble. And it's going to be a great humbling in the earth pretty soon, and it's starting now. You got women here really catching hell out here, homeless, fighting to survive, as they say, fighting to survive. So ultimately, these women are going to know what it's like to be really on the run from men that are like they're not even that. Just because you could call 911 does not mean it's all good, peaches and cream. It's going to get bad out here. And y'all, and these women that's showing themselves, trying to make themselves known, they're going to learn. They're going to learn the hard way. So, this is Job chapter 39, and I'll jump to verse 17. Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And yeah, a lot of women don't understand. A lot of women don't have the wherewithal to realize, like, I don't need to be doing this. But that fear is going to be that agent, that restoring agent, like, okay, yeah, I'm not about to sit. And we gonna see what Jacob's trouble. Now, Jacob's trouble already started. But when it's fully on 10, as they say, we gonna see. We gonna really see if women gonna sit up here and wear them tight clothes, them tight dresses, showing their panty lines, bra lines, and all of that. We gonna see. We gonna really see. Because women gonna learn. Men gonna learn, women gonna learn. everybody's gonna learn. Those that have been prepping, Lord willing, well, not Lord willing, but ultimately those that are prepping, Lord willing, those that are prepping are of the elect, or that 1/3, but it's all predestined at the end of the day. But these women gonna know. They're gonna learn the hard way. So, and they always scoffing too. These women are always scoffing, running their mouth, telling you what they don't believe, what they don't feel, what they want. They always want to tell you what God says, but they don't take an accountability or an account that so-called God tells you how to act, tells you what you should do and how you should live your life on a daily basis. And it's funny because these women don't like to think like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should really listen and understand what's going on to know what I'm doing and what I'm saying and how I'm acting. And this truth, that's something you have to do. That's mandatory at all times, regardless of your status. And that's another thing too. Status don't mean you act as if you don't got no sense or you above somebody. You may be above somebody in rank, but that means you're held to a higher standard. You're held to a higher standard because you should know more. You're supposed to know more. And ultimately, that's at the end of the day, these women want positions. They want to be over the man. They want to be above the man. They want to do everything. Have all this glitz and glamour like you in the kingdom. This ain't, and even in the kingdom, you're not gonna be getting showed off like, like you the prize. The men are the prize. And there's nothing. It's more power in having something secret. In terms of women, there's more power in having, and there's more glorious things. You keep your precious things inside, hidden away. You don't show your gold out to everybody. You don't show your most valued possessions out to everybody. And a woman is a servant in possession. Now that go back to the law too. When a man want to take a woman, and the father want to get a woman. Or not the father, Slakia. The man want a woman and come to the father of that woman. No, the father's supposed to be finding the woman a man to know, like, okay, if this man good for you or not, or in the sense of like, does this man behave himself and whatnot. But ultimately, you notice that in the law, and also just in ancient days in general, when a woman was taken out the house, that's a lack of what's the word I want to use? A lack of help, and a woman is help. You can go to Genesis chapter 2, and actually, woman means servant. When you go to it, when you look up the word, the meaning, So ultimately, you being a servant, and you're supposed to be humble. We're servants of the Lord. We don't supposed to be exalting ourselves. Now, granted, your time of being exalted will come, but exalting yourself ain't going to get you anywhere. But I'm going to go ahead and read this. This is Romans chapter 3, and I'll start at verse 3. What if some did not believe? And a lot of these women don't truly believe, but that fear is going to restore that belief. And not even just the fear. Well, really the fear, because that's all the Lord the Lord is going to do more than just put fear in people. But these women got to learn true fear. They got to learn, like, I don't have the physical capability of dealing with this. And not just that, these women think just because it's funny because a woman could lift weight, right? And still not be strong as a man. That don't even lift weight. It is clearly evident and stated These women know that they're not physically capable as men, but they want to raise themselves up. And that's why I said the Lord have made a new thing and created a new thing, the earth. The women shall compass a man. The women get all these benefits, get all this assistance, get all this help, having all these simps bow down to them. But when a real man comes around, oh, you ain't a real nigga. You ain't a real man. Okay, we gonna see. We gonna see. Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Bashim Ashai without effect? Yahweh forbid, yet let Yahweh Bashim Ashai be true, but every man a liar. And at the end of the day, the Lord gonna have it to where these women gonna be humble. Men, women, everybody on the planet Earth is gonna get humbled. And in the truth, this is a humbling agent too as well. You know, now we men get humbled on a daily basis. The Lord, we have our highs and lows, but there's being humbled is a great thing to be. Even kings be humble, But anyway, thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. And ultimately, these women gonna know. These women gonna know, and they're gonna know, but it's gonna be too late for these women. So I'm gonna grab Sirach real quick. Woo. This is Sirach chapter 27. Oh no! I jumped too far. This is Sirach chapter 25, and since I'm on a time crunch, I'll just get straight to the point. This is Sirach chapter 25 and verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, through her we all die. And it's pretty plain and simple. As people in the world say, Eve bit the fruit first. Eve took of that juice first. You're the weaker vessel. And women don't like the knowledge, like, damn, I fucked up. Oh, damn, I shouldn't be doing this. That's something I shouldn't be doing. And these women know. So therefore the Lord's gonna judge you. But Lord willing, this video is edifying. Before I close, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Rakakodash. The Lord willing, this video is edifying and quick and straight to the point. And on to the next one. Shalom.